What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Josh. I haven't done a review in a little while, so this is going to be a quick one, but I just got out of seeing Top Gun Maverick. I know this is about a week too late, but I just wanted to give like some really quick thoughts. I love this movie. I was never a big Top Gun fan. It wasn't a movie I watched growing up. Um, yeah, this wasn't my thing. I watched it a few times, but growing up, I was more like Terminator, Schwarzenegger movies, Van Damme, Steven Seagal. Like those are the movies I watched. Like, and then from the '80s, especially, it was like Back to the Future, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. Those were my films. But I did like Top Gun, but just wasn't like one of the big ones I watched. So I had moderately zero to no expectations with this one. Like I wasn't expecting anything bad, but I didn't have the love that people had for the original one. But man, Top Gun Maverick is awesome. Story is great. Pacing is great. It's over 2 hours. Doesn't feel like it. Acting, awesome. The practical effects, the dog fights, holy, the stunts, the flying, incredible. Tom Cruise was awesome. Like this guy just doesn't age in movies, and him and Miles Teller, like Miles Teller looks like the son of Goose. Like they could be related. I like their relationship. I like that it was more. See, from the trailers, I'm thinking is just, oh, he hates Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise, because was semi-ish responsible for Goose's death. But there's actually more to it than that, which I really appreciated. And again, the conflict that Tom Cruise, that Maverick feels internally when he talks about it with Jennifer Connelly, it makes sense. Like all of it made sense. The respect to Maverick's character was amazing. Like they didn't just make him an old man and then all of a sudden all these new kids are better than him. And like that's kind of what they do these days with sequels. So no, Maverick was respected. Man, Val Kilmer's in it. Beautiful scene. They're corresponding through text, but when they finally meet up, really well done. Emotional. Like even I was getting emotional. I'm like, oh man. And you know what? It's one of those. This is one that scene between them. It makes you remember that Val Kilmer had some like great acting chops, and he did in that scene. He barely said anything, and you're like, I get it. You know what I mean? And I know he's had a rough go of it for so long, but that scene was so just beautiful. It was respectful between the two actors. I loved it. Loved it. A lot of people are kind of saying the romantic relationship between Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly. I think her name is Penny in the movie, and so Penny and Maverick. They didn't like it. I get it. But you know what? I actually did. I thought it added, again, a little more substance to Maverick instead of just making it all about the mission. You needed to give him that little push, and I really appreciated that. I know people are pissed about, they didn't have Kelly McGillis in it. Understandable. But anyway, I thought it was well done the way they did this. But yeah, honestly, just a really fun movie. I thought I know a lot of people think it was a sequel that didn't need to be made. You know what? I was probably one of those, but man, I had a smile on my face the whole time. This is how you do a sequel 30 plus years later and honor the original, push the story forward, and just tell all in all great story, adding new characters, keeping the old characters, especially, really it's only Maverick and, the one scene with Iceman, but really keeping Maverick still the central protagonist and still everything about him is believable in the movie. Even like the way his age, to him being still like a test pilot or going through the ranks, like everything just worked. Anyway, I highly recommend this movie. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, maybe a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, but I can't really actually think of anything wrong with it. I thought the daughter of Jennifer Connelly would kind of bug me. Nope, she was great, made sense, even the way their relationship worked. Her brief interaction with Tom Cruise, again, all made sense. Uh, like I said, Miles Teller, the guy who played Hangman, he was like a young Iceman, but has redeeming qualities. Like he's kind of a jerk, but like again, these characters were just believable. They worked well with each other. The chemistry was awesome. Go see it if you haven't seen it yet. Highly recommend. Fantastic. Thank you again for watching this video. Please follow me on TikTok, Twitter at mr.josh.dance.geek. On TikTok, I do a lot of geeky stuff, not really as much reviews. I might do a little bit more. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching. Catch you on the next one.